Hey everyone, it's Carrie. We are going to go to HomeSense today. We're going to check out what's new. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate all of you. Next week, we're going to do our gift card giveaway again. We're going to do $250 worth of gift cards in $25 increments as a thank you for those subscribers that do watch the channel, because I couldn't do this without y'all. So we're going to do that. 250 kind of is America's 250th birthday comes up here, and you could come in and grab some of this gorgeous red, white, and blue decor. How many of you are planning something fun? Are you doing a barbecue? Is your house all decked out? These are adorable with the crabs and lobsters. $7 for that pack. Those are plastic. So if you don't have a HomeSense store and you're new here and you're like, what in the world is HomeSense? It's Home Goods. This location is in Dr. Phillips in Orlando. And yes, the little paper thing fell off. I did pick it up and put it back on. The candle smelled really nice. So anyhow, you're going to see a lot of the same products from Home Goods in HomeSense. And oftentimes some of the items start off in HomeSense and then move their way over to Home Goods. I love these napkins because they are the red, white, and blue for summer, but they don't have like flags on them and things like that, so you could use them beyond just the 4th of July. Some fun polka dot Kate Spade coolers here. Those are $30. And if you're hearing thunder in the background, we are having a thunderstorm, which is my delay today for getting the video up. It was so unbelievably loud that it would have been a bit much on the video. So I had to wait till things calmed down. This is pretty. It's a really thin throw blanket. The stores right now, even our Home Goods stores, have a lot of the blue and white and the blue and white gingham. Pretty quilt right here. So HomeSense has a much smaller bedding department, smaller stock on pillows, things like that, but they have more furniture, area rugs. Their lighting department is huge. It's a pretty quilt. Okay, these are fun. They're little quilts, twin size. That would be so fun in like a coastal guest bedroom with 2 twin beds. I've got some pinks and neutrals in here also. This is a very pretty, I want to try to show you this one a little bit because the colors in it, they're neutral, but they're real pretty with some greens. And this one down here had a little more pink. Has this little like pink ruffle. The ruffle was like it was a gingham, pink and white. Let's see, this one here, another quilt. That one's real pretty with blues and pinks. Can you all hear the rolling thunder out there? It'd be a terrible time to be at the theme parks right now when the lightning gets going like that. Very pretty pattern on this one also. It's a king size set for $50. I like lightweight quilts. Alright, we'll breeze through some of their pillows. They basically just have two sides, like it's just one aisle, and both sides with the pillows over here. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, there's some like good pops of orange on that one too. This pillow right here, I've seen that it is over at Home Goods also. It's a very common pillow at the stores right now. We've got, look at these bolsters. Oh, they're kind of heavy. These are, okay, I'm familiar with the brand. I don't know how to pronounce it. $25 for those. Those are fun. The Everwash brand, they make rugs and things like that. These pillows are by Everwash. So $40 for that 2-pack. It's a super soft material. Their rugs are the same way. And the Everwash rugs, I know you could purchase those at Sam's Club. Kirkland's had them for a while. That's pretty. I like the blue piping on that. Oh, these are pretty. And then this side was the outdoor pillows. So the HomeSense store still had plenty of summer. It'll be interesting to see what Home Goods has. I need to go there actually tomorrow. I want to go before the 4th of July and see what they have. Plus, I do not want to go to the stores on the 4th of July if I can avoid it. There's a lot of pretty outdoor pillows over here. There's some down here with pink and lilac with the green, the floral. Those are pretty. I did not know that Guy Fieri has cookware. They had it in the store. Palm Restaurant. I don't know what Palm Restaurant is either. I'm going to have to look that up. Anyone know what Palm Restaurant is? They had some pans in there. Yeah, he had a lot of cookware in here. Alright, that one is $20. I am still using the set that I was gifted from Knife Saga. It's a whole butcher block with knives in it. I love it. That salsa and dips little cookbook right there actually looks pretty good. This is $50. They did have these trays at Home Goods. I have seen those over at Home Goods before. I've got some of the green pan cookware in here. It's a dual set. The beverage dispenser, I like that it's on a stand right there. These are plastic, and I thought they were real pretty. These are stainless steel. I ended up looking up online to see what, because nowhere on the box did it say the type of metal that it was. So $30, they're stainless steel. You know how some of them will say like 1810 or whatever the heck it is on the side? It didn't say that. So normally if it doesn't, I assume it's just stainless. Oh my goodness, these are adorable. $7 for that pack. Oh, those dishes are real pretty too. Let's check these out. $13. That's neat. There's some more Stanley cups. We've got To the left, those are Kate Spade bowls. $17 for that one. $8 for those sets of bowls up there, really pretty. And these have little chili peppers on them. Strawberries, let's see what else we have. We've got some pasta bowls. These are plastic. $8 for those. $7 for those, also plastic. The strawberry cups, those are also plastic. Really pretty. Most of the outdoor stuff is plastic. All right, here's another one of those. I kind of like the palm one with that natural woven material. That's pretty. Lots of beverage buckets in the stores right now. We've got the blues over here. I love when they color coordinate an area. So we still have some of the plastic cravat dishes. Everything in here is plastic. Let me see if I can turn this over here. $8 for this one. The floral pattern on those dishes, those are pretty in the back. Plastic cups, those are also pretty. I love when the plastic cups, like those ones that were on the bottom, look sparkly. They look glass, but they're plastic. All right, new piece of furniture in the store today, $600. This is a nice desk. I also have to smell this candle while I'm over here, because if you're going to put the candle on the desk, I got to smell it. It absolutely, if you love coffee shop fragrance, $10 for that one. It smelled perfectly like a cup of coffee. All right, so the desk has this little bit of like, I don't know what that's called, like antique kind of finish on it. Worn. It was pretty. Ooh, this is a gorgeous color. I don't even need a Stanley, but I like that color. More beverage buckets over here. What else could you use the beverage bucket for? Another fun cooler. There's so many Stanley mugs in here. The little croissant dishes, those are hilarious. Oh my goodness. These are fun. These are plastic. $4 each for those. These are also plastic. I love the citrus. And for, oh no, it's got a little bit of a bent front tire on it. It was $400. This is fun. It's heavy. So it has a, I would say maybe an iron handle piece up the middle. It's heavy. Flip this over here. $20. I like it's the galvanized steel that they've painted it. And they had a bunch of them. Coordinates with the buckets. I'll just let you guys look at that before I'm trying to put this other thing back. There we go. And then they had it with the silver metal. That beverage bucket up top, it had a bottle opener on the side. $10. These are great for like a guest bedroom. If you don't, like, we don't use plastic bottles. So it's a glass cup. You can put water in it, refill off of that. That's gorgeous. $5. I love the marbles. What is this one? Oh, it was little shot glasses on a little wood serving thing for $17. That is a metal bowl that matches that bucket over here to the left. Got a lot of fun marble items over here. And then I found a super funky vanity. There was a dresser that they had not long ago that went with this set. Do y'all remember it? The whole entire thing was blinged out. This has the blingy knobs and then the feet, the bun feet on the bottom. They're silver with little bling. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, those are big lanterns. All right, the name of this made us laugh so hard. Chofa. It's like, it's a chair and a sofa. It's a chofa. And chofa is actually a brand. We had to kind of look that up while we were in there because we were like, what in the world? I thought it was a clever name. It is a brand, so that is a sofa and a chaise. $700 for that one. Ooh, they've got beds in here today. See that copper cool box? Some of the stores right now have been having mattresses come into the store, and here's my theory. Lowe's just did away with all of their mattresses and kind of their like home section because they changed it over to like a Carhartt clothing area. I'm starting to think that those mattresses found their way through. That's just my theory. I don't know. Just seemed odd that all of a sudden the mattresses showed up after leaving Lowe's. So I'm always looking for what's new because otherwise we would be in here and have an entire episode on just lighting. The gallery lighting set right there with those two lights and the 6 frames. The lights are rechargeable, and I love that so much because you don't have to have it hardwired in. It's also great on a day like today when it's so stormy and the power goes out. All right, so all my friends that said they like stone lamps in our question on our last video, those are $100. Those are real pretty. Got some wild lamps over here. I think those would look, if they put a black shade on those, I think those lamps would have looked like really elevated. $60, that's pretty. That Martha lamp was a little bit confusing to me because the pattern on the shade did not really fully match the pattern on the base. The base was a little more floral. The shade pulled a little more tropical. Same thing like this. I love the shades, but they don't go with this base. So the lamps do not come in with the base and the shade together. It's up to the store to figure all that out. And so I think sometimes it's just a roll of a dice what we're going to get. This one is $50. That one had a kind of like a crystal glass and then a marble base to it. There's some really good clearance right now. So if you live in this area of Orlando and you've been looking for sales, the lamps, big sale. Lots of lamps, lots of selection. $22. Come on. That's a good deal. $80 for this Morrison Co. one. This floor lamp right there with the hyacinth, the natural woven one right there, that is in a bunch of the home goods stores also right now. Is this one on sale? Let's see. I think it was actually, now that I think about it, but the tag was stuck underneath it. $40. That's a pretty good deal for that one. Ooh, those $89 blue lamps right there, those are pretty. A lot of good blues in this whole section here. That pink metal one with the ruffle top shade way up top, that one is in the home goods stores also, as is the one to the right of it. Now we've got blue fish tables. Last time we were here we found the yellow ones, so now we've got blue ones. Still a lot of outdoor items over here. Way up top, and I wish they were down below. Can you see the chairs that have the pink? I think they're so pretty in person. I wish they were down low. How much is this couch? $600 for this one. Just a nice neutral color. That one has loose back pillows. It had a nice firm sit to that one. These are genuine leather recliners. $700. They're really nice. Like the leather was nice and tight. Real comfortable. The giraffe is marked down. She's $500 now if you need that for your yard. Just put it in your yard, peeking over the fence at your neighbor's house. Providing you have a good relationship with your neighbors. Don't do that if you don't. Might start an unnecessary situation. $1,300. This is leather and it's gorgeous. Fixed back pillow right there. I love the square arms. That was gorgeous. More leather furniture over here. These are $700. I'll move the accent pillow so you can see. The accent pillow is pretty. However, this is what the chair looks like. It was a really nice depth on this chair. $550 actually for that couch, marked down from $700. That one does come with those accent pillows. How much is this one? $350. Good size chair. I would say that's like a middle sized chair. This recliner. What is this one over here? Is there a... This one's interesting. I'm trying to show y'all. There's like a wood inlay on the side of that chair. That one feels real good. Barca Lounger, $500. I don't know if it was leather or not, but it sure felt like it. Could have been that leather type material. $600. This is a great credenza. I like the detail on the handles right there. We've got a shelf inside, so we've got good storage. This stain, it was very nice. It was a very solid wood feeling. You know how sometimes furniture, you can tell it's not a solid wood. That had a solid wood top. $1,000. Funny story, that guy, I think that guy thought I was going to like lean in and go to buy the couch. He and his wife were buying the couch. I wasn't there to buy the couch. I promise. I just wanted to see the ottomans. We had looked at these before. They are marked down. Hey, look, when I find a good piece of furniture, I'll sit on it and I'll wait till my husband goes to get someone because no one else is buying that from underneath me. So I get where he was coming from. That's when it is appropriate to hang out on the furniture if you're purchasing the couch. We had talked about how at my home goods stores, there's an unreasonable amount of people that lounge like for an hour. I like these patterns. Those are pretty. This one here I also think is super cool. See, this is like kind of like my style. Like I like the look of this chair. the kind of like fancy modern, if that makes sense. This is a super fun blue chair right there. Also, lots and lots of clearance furniture back here. $300 for that one. That is a pretty generous sized chair. I know it might look a little weird in the camera shot, but it was a good sized chair. This is a large bench that could go across the foot of a bed. $400 in there. A little Morse Co. with storage. That chair up there, $120. That is a Morse & Co. chair. There's some good items back here. That's also a Morse & Co. chair in the back on sale. Let me back up so you can see some of the clearance items. I've got washable rugs over here. They feel, I don't know how, like they're super like soft. Those are pretty patterns. Y'all, the prom chairs are still here. There's some other really good chairs though. Let's go through some items. $250, those are Morris & Co. also. So those are more beige. That other one was green. $150 are the ones to the left with the blue and white. I just can't understand why someone hasn't come in to grab up those navy blue chairs. All right, so these had a performance fabric on them, which means they're going to wear and tear well, washable. They are slip cover. The cushion comes off. These are $150 each. There were quite a few of those. See, that comes off. The cushion is washable, or the cover. The slip cover comes off, washable also. Those are really pretty. I like those. 6. There's a wood base. Sorry, I'm going to look underneath these to see the kind of construction underneath. All right, good solid wood legs. And there were like 10 or 12 of those chairs. These also are new. $100 for those kitchen table chairs. All right, the leather type bar stools right here are new. These are super heavy. $180. I don't know that it was leather, actual leather, but leather type material, but they were heavyweight bar stools. Let's see what else we have. Some odd and ends. I like that coastal artwork. I think that's pretty. This one I always think is super fun. And that clock down there is really big. It's kind of cool. I'm pretty sure this is now in all the stores. So this one is $300, the other one's $250. $180. It's a Morse Co. pattern on that chair. A lot of the kind of the organizational college dorm setup stuff is coming in. Oops, everyone stay there. Fun little polka dot, kind of modern. This store had a lot of clearance artwork. So they must have new items that are on their way in because there was a ton of clearance. Let's see, this 2-pack here. That's fun, kind of this like golden yellow. Yeah, markdowns everywhere. Markdowns on mirrors. That's kind of cool. I always love car art. But that one's kind of a collab with Louis Vuitton. This one is a Gucci one. Oh, that's pretty. Another beach one. That one's also pretty. Ooh, these are kind of cool. All right, we've got our mallard. We've got our horses. I love the plaid on there. That's gorgeous. What do y'all think of those? I like those. All right, I want to show y'all some mirrors over here. This one is front. There we go. I just needed to make sure everyone was out of shot. I like the pattern on that one. The burlwood one was stacked behind it. Sorry, mirrors are always tricky because I have to look down the whole entire row when I'm editing or filming to make sure no one's in there. All right, we've got some cafe curtains. Those are new. This valance is new. That's pretty. Good floral on that one. Let's see, any other new patterns? Over here in the 96-inch length, those are pretty. We've got birds. $35. That felt like a single panel to me. All right, let's check out some home decor over here. We've got some cool marble items. Their home decor section is also very pared down compared to Home Goods. Probably, I'd say two aisles. These are pretty. The marble with the gold. Do any of you have kids going off to college for the first time this year? And if so, are you already kind of in that like mode of like what to have in the dorm rooms, things like that? Because I'm starting to see a lot of dorm room organizational home decor things. Dorm rooms are vastly different now than they were 10 or 20 years ago. I think it was Southern Living magazine had a whole entire like article with all the pictures of the rooms a couple years ago, and I thought, oh my goodness. Well, this is very Texas and found its way over here to Florida. That's kind of cool. I remember helping my brother move into his dorm, and it was like his, stereo system, some blankets, some clothing. It was basic compared to today. Some pretty good items down here. Oh, these taper holders also very pretty with the floral. I'll show you this one here. Let me make sure. That's for $13. You could put a little pillar in there, little battery operated candle also, but these are pretty with the floral, the little flower pieces. I like these lanterns. I like these a lot. So that one you can put a taper in it. Both of them actually, but I like both of those. Very pretty. All right, as we head up to the register, I want to show you first of all how organized the aisle of temptation. What do y'all call the checkout aisle as you go up, where they put everything where you're like, do I need that? Do I want that? Really cute artwork in here. This one down below with the butterflies. I love these little 2-packs. They've got 2-packs, 6-packs, different things, but I like that smaller artwork grouped together. All right, with that, everyone, we are going to head out. Thank you so much for shopping with us today. Appreciate all of you. Take care. Be safe.